Most Amazon sellers think FBA is the only way to win during the holiday season, and every year they leave thousands of dollars on the table because of it. Here's the reality. In Q4, inventory bottlenecks, shipment cutoff dates, and delayed FBA shipments cripple FBA sellers. But the sellers who understand merchant fulfilled, they're the ones taking advantage of the last minute Christmas rush, selling when everyone else is out of stock, and scaling past $10,000 a month with ease. A few years ago during my first holiday season, I made multiple 5 figures profit in December alone, and a huge part of that was mastering merchant fulfilled. In this video, I'm going to show you why FBM is your secret weapon during Q4, how to set it up the right way, and the exact strategies I use to dominate the holiday season all the way up until Christmas Eve. And if you're a newer existing Amazon seller looking for personalized one-on-one help directly from me, scaling up FBM for this holiday season, I'll leave a link down below at the link in the description for my coach program application. Welcome to the ultimate merch fulfilled guide for new Amazon sellers for the holiday season. No one knows selling on Amazon merch fulfilled like I do. My biggest month was almost $500,000 in sales, and about 80% of that was merch fulfilled. This is me shipping out a bunch of FBM packages, and there's the proof on the Amazon seller app right there. This guide's going to break down how merchant fulfilled works, when's the best time of the year is for FBM, as well as how to tell if you can FBM a product or it's not an item that you can FBM, the 3 best types of items to FBM, as well as some FBM shipping secrets a lot of people gatekeep. Make sure to stick around at the end of the video for that, and how to actually source merch fulfilled inventory to sell on Amazon super profitably. So to start off, guys, merchant fulfilled 101. FBM is shipping products directly to the customer individually rather than shipping them off in bulk to Amazon FBA. FBM allows for faster cash flow, faster restocking, testing lighter because you don't need a full box. You can literally test one of a specific product with merch fulfilled, and learning faster because when you sell something merchant fulfilled, you don't have to wait 1, 2, or 3 weeks for the inventory to actually check into FBA. You can order it from an online website and get it 3 to 5 days later and get that thing listed FBM. Where so many sellers go wrong is they don't actually know how to identify what an FBM listing looks like and the 3 best types of FBM products. That's what I'm going to show you guys and a lot more in this video. This is most useful during periods of intense demand like the Q4 holiday season as well as back to school season. The big FBM season for the entire year during Q4 is November 15th through December 25th or so, and year round for products that you can see a lot of sellers winning on FBM. I'm going to show you guys how to identify all of that. So what does a good merch filled product actually look like? Because not every item can get the buy box merch filled. So how do you actually identify if you can? Everything can't be FBA'd, but only some products can be merch filled, and here's how to know. So we're here taking a look at a few products, and I'm going to start off showing you what an example of a product you can merch fill looks like, as well as an example of a product you can't merch fill looks like. And it's not that you can or can't like you're allowed, it's more so just whether or not you're going to get the buy box. So that's what we're looking for here, guys. So taking a look at this product right here. So immediately, you always want to give a quick glance at the current buy box in this product. We can see this is an FBA seller in the buy box here, but we're not just worried about where the buy box is, we're worried about where it's consistently going over time and to what fulfillment type on these different items. So what we're going to do is we're going to rock and roll down here on Keepa. All you need to do this, guys, is SellerAmp and Keepa, which are 2 super cheap softwares here. Then we just want to go ahead here and hit data and then buy box statistics on the Keepa Chrome extension right here, guys. And now what I want to take a look at, guys, is this part of Keepa is really, really helpful, just hitting data and then buy box stats. And I want to go to FBA right here, and I want to filter it to find the sellers that are not FBA right here. And I want to make sure that the buy box share these sellers are getting totals to over 20% or more. So we can see this case 18, it's right around like 30% of the buy box in this listing is going FBM. As long as you can see 20% or more of it going FBM, you're good to go. And it's really important, guys, to calculate FBM correctly with all the shipping stuff. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that in a couple minutes here. So just hit data and then buy box statistics on Keepa. And then we just wanna make sure 20% or more of the buy box share is going FBM, which does not have this FBA check mark right here like these guys do. These ones don't, which means they're FBM sellers. And then we're comfortable going ahead and testing a product on FBM. Taking a look at this listing, this is an example of a product that is not FBM friendly. We can see going down here and hitting data and then buy box stats here, guys, we can go ahead and see that literally all of the buy box share is going to FBA sellers. There's not even any FBM sellers even listed on this. So while theoretically, maybe it's just that no one's tried, there's very, very unlikely that you could get buy box FBM on a listing like this. You want to make sure the only listings you're looking to FBM are listings you can see lots of folks making money on FBM. Now let's take a look at the 3 best types of procs to FBM now that we know what FBM friendly listings actually look like. The first one is going to be a highly replenishable proc right here that has a really stable Keepa chart right here and good offer count movement. So we want to make sure we can see the bottom Keepa chart, the new offer count, aka the competition, that there's a lot of people moving up and down, selling out, restocking. It's a healthy market right here. We want to make sure this is not blocky. It's nicely flowing like this. This is a good example of a proc that moves really nicely. And the buy box price, the top Keepa chart, is nice and steady as well. So replenishable procs that you can see a good bit of the buy box going to FBM are always going to be good opportunities like this. We can see totally looking good right there. The next example is a proc that is better FBM compared to FBA profit-wise. And the way we go ahead and calculate that, guys, is using the Sellerant profit calculator for FBM. So if we go ahead here, say we plug in like a $6 buy cost, a lot of beginners think the way you calculate the profit on this item for FBM is you just subtract shipping from here. That's not what you do whatsoever. Items that are very, very light, this item's 6 ounces right here, and above 15 or 20 bucks tend to be more profitable FBM compared to FBA. So what you need to do initially right here is just scroll down here and go ahead and toggle this from FBA to FBM right here. And then we have to plug in the estimated FBM shipping cost here for the FBM cost. So many beginner sellers forget to do that. You can just go ahead and use this guide I made right here. It's on howtofbm.com. It's completely free, or just screenshot this here of the average shipping cost for FBM. When you actually buy shipping for FBM orders, just do it through Amazon. Typically, when it's below £1, it's going to be USPS. Typically, when it's above £1, it's going to be UPS. You're just going to do whichever's cheapest right there. So this one's going to be like, I think like $4 right here. Yeah, so 6 ounces right there. So probably like $4.50, right? So we can see FBM, it's a 88% ROI, and FBA, it's only a 60% ROI. So these listings that are very, very light, but expensive, over 15, 20, or 30 bucks, tend to be more profitable FBM compared to FBA. That's a really, really good tip there to go ahead and take a look. The third best type of proc to FBM is listings where the competition's plummeting and the price is shooting up right here. So we can see currently an FBM seller in the buy box, really, really good sign right there. And now taking a look down here at this Keepa chart, we can see the competition's plummeting. Amazon sold out. The buy box price is shooting up right here. And we can see, taking a look at that buy box on Keepa, it's all FBM sellers right there as the price is shooting up. That's a really, really good tip to go ahead and take a look at right there. When you're getting on listings FBM, just match the buy box, right? And then we just verify here. This listing is actually FBM friendly. Totally the case. Literally only 15% of it is going to FBA sellers right there. So that's how you identify if a listing is FBM friendly, the best types of procs to FBM, and how to actually calculate accurate profit for FBM listings. All right, guys, so FBM shipping secrets right here. This is super, super important. A lot of people have this all backwards and messed up. In terms of FBM shipping supplies, nice and easy right here. All I'd recommend getting, guys, is gray poly mailers in 9x12 or 12x15 just from Amazon Prime. Nice and easy, something like this right here. You can get your boxes for bigger procs just from Walmart. Just make sure they're unbranded or any other retailer that sells unbranded boxes like this. And then the shipping labels you can get actually for free from UPS right here. The cool part about FBM is you don't need the little SKU labels for FBM, which is pretty cool. So literally all you need is poly mailers, boxes, and the free labels you can get. Just create an account. They'll send you like these big like toilet paper rolls of labels right there. Nice and easy. In terms of shipping templates, which is basically like what you charge for shipping for FBM orders, I'd recommend charging free shipping for standard and economy orders in your shipping template. Nice and easy, as well as, if possible, change your shipping settings to 0-day handling time, which is going to give you more buy box share. You can set your cutoff time too. You don't really need that during December when demand goes nuts. It's not a bad idea to do now to get more buy box share, because when you do 0-day handling time, your delivery dates on a listing show sooner, which makes Amazon push you in the algorithm more. It's not necessary, but it's very helpful. And then for next day, 2-day, and expedited orders, charge $30 plus $1 per pound. And remember, for FBM, there are no FBA fees, but you do pay individual shipping. And for FBA, there's no individual shipping, but you do pay FBA fees. They typically tend to be about the same profit, except for those examples I showed you guys. And you can also raise your faster shipping costs in December as well. For FBM sourcing, guys, don't overthink this. Just storefront stock the sellers you can see FBMing different products. That'll lead to more FBM leads. As you're storefront stocking, you're scrolling through seller end pages. You can check out my other videos. For that, you can see FBM sellers on different listings. And then clicking into them further, you can check if those listings are actually FBM friendly. Never manual source, guys. Never go to random websites and look through the clearance sections. Just focus on storefront stocking. You really find items good. You make them good using coupon codes, gift cards, sales, etc. That's such a big mistake I see beginners make is they expect to find products good at the advertised price. That's almost never the case. You make items good using those different discounts that I mentioned and taking a look, okay, does this website have good discounted gift cards? Do they have coupons? Do they have sales? It's actually pretty simple because each website just has one or two of them. And once you know it, it gets really, really easy. And that's why I hook it up for my coaching guys, just helping them make this website good and this website good and this website good and taking full advantage of the Q4 holiday season coming fast. So if you guys are interested in personalized one-on-one help directly from me, now's a great time to get started selling in profit with my help. We'll pop a whole bunch of student results up here on screen. You'll get full one-on-one access to me. We have 3 group coaching calls per week. You'll be around a community of other like-minded sellers that are crushing the game. You'll get a one-on-one sourcing call with me, my personal phone number, tons of pre-made resources to make this stuff easy for you guys. Full FBM guides, full Q4 guides, how to get ungated, how to source products, everything you guys need. So if that's something you're interested in, take a look down below at the link in the description. If you got any questions about anything you guys saw in this video, let me know as well. And if you want to see more content, watch me auto ungate source products right here. See you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.